A-levels is challenging, but it is doable. And in this video, we'll see exactly how. Hello guys, my name is Bilal and I am a very fresh A-level graduate from Pakistan. And in this video, we'll be talking about how I sailed my way through A-levels and how you can do the same. So let's get into it. First and foremost, time management. Time management is critical. I had 5 subjects in my AS level: English General, Mathematics, Biology, Physics and Chemistry, and in my A2 I had Biology, Chemistry and Physics. These subjects are known to be very time consuming, but I got through it and you can too. So if you go to a college for your A-levels, you need to be on top of things. Whatever you study at college, you come back and you revise and you revise. You don't let anything pile up. If you have homework or you have assignments, you need to complete them on their time, because the syllabus is so extensive that everything starts to pile up as soon as you delay your assignments or your homework. And you need to study for your tests as well. So what I did was that I had a timetable stuck on my wall. So for every day I used to write down, revise this chapter, write notes down for this chapter, etc, etc. So you need to manage your time very productively, because time flies, especially in A-levels where the syllabus is so much and the time is very less. Don't miss any classes, don't miss any lectures at all, because every minute is important. Every lecture is important. If you miss even one lecture, you're behind the class, you're behind everyone, and it takes time to recover. So don't miss any classes, stay on top of things, study at the right times, enjoy at the right times. A-levels doesn't mean you can't enjoy, but it means you just have to study more, you have to put in more hard work, you have to put in more time. But you also need to take time out for enjoyment. So never forget to study for your tests. Always study for your tests. Do the best you can and you will be good, I promise. While studying, you don't only listen, but you have to take notes as well. When you're in class, don't look here and there. Rather, take your pen and write notes down, or use your laptop and take notes. Because the book has a lot of unimportant stuff, while the notes, your notes, would have the things that are important and critical for your examinations. So take notes down or ask friends for notes, because notes really help. And for me, I can't study without notes. I literally have notes for every subject, every topic, because I couldn't study using someone else's notes. I studied with my own personal notes, because that's what helped me. And maybe this works for me and something else works for you, but I think notes are very important. So if my midterms were coming by, I used to list down all the topics that I needed to prepare for the exams, and then I used to see which topic I was weak at. And then what I did was that I went through my notes and then I opened the topical past papers and started doing them. Topical past papers, especially MCQs, really help you grasp the whole topic, really help you understand, comprehend the whole topic. So the notion is that if you're having difficulty with any topic at all, you revise it on your own, use YouTube videos, use your own notes, and then attempt topical past papers for that particular topic. That really helps. One other thing I did year long was that if I was in a lecture, or even if I was self-studying and something very important, which I thought to be important, came up, I opened my Apple Notes and jotted it down the same second. So I had a list for every subject. For example, I had a list for biology, a list for chemistry, etc. And by the time exams came by, it was a full list of very important pointers, very important key points. And I went through the whole list in just a minute right before the exams, and it really helped. You can do that too. It will really help. One other thing you need to do is that you need to be the dumb guy in class. This might sound weird, but there are a lot of questions people want to ask, but they can't ask because they're too embarrassed to ask. So you need to be able to ask those questions for yourself and for others as well. And now exams are nearby and you're really stressed out, but I believe in you, you can do this, it's not that hard. So if you're still having trouble with some specific topic, you've taken down notes, nothing's really helping, now what you need to do is that you go through all your notes, and if you still don't get it, go through the notes again, and then close your notes and take a piece of paper and a pen, and then write down everything you remember from when you were reading the notes. This is called active recall. This is proved scientifically to help you remember things. So if you're doing biology, this really helps. You read about the cell and then you close your notes and then you write down everything you remember about the cell on a piece of paper. This will solidify everything you remember about that topic, and it will remap everything in a way that you will be able to understand it better. Another thing you need to do a month or two before your exams is that you make a Google document to keep track of all the yearly past papers you are doing. This is an example of the Google document I made. So it has subcategories for every year, every variant, and every subject. So you write down if you have done the paper or not, and you write down how you felt about doing the paper. So yearly past papers really help, and they're essential to you getting a good grade. In my experience, you need to do at least 25 to 30 yearly past papers for every paper. For example, if you're giving biology paper 2, you need to do 25 to 30 yearly past papers for biology paper 2, and if you're giving paper 1, 25 to 30 for that, and so on. If you're able to do 25 to 30 yearly past papers, I guarantee you'll get an A or an A star. That's guaranteed. So I can't really stress enough on how important yearly past papers are. It doesn't matter if you're taking help from the marking scheme for the initial 5 to 6 papers, but after that, you should be able to do them pretty smoothly. And while doing the yearly past papers, you'll know exactly what your weak points are. So then you can work on those weak points separately. So 15 to 20 days before your exams, you need to test yourself accurately. You need to put away your phone, put away any distractions at all, and set a timer. Do the paper according to the given time, and then check your paper and grade yourself according to the threshold for that year, for that specific paper, and then see where you stand at. That really gives you an essence of how good you really are. And if you're still not that good, you can still put in more work and more time in that particular paper, in that particular subject, and I know you'll get better by the time the exams come by. So that was all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned stuff from this video, but I must add that being smart only won't get you anywhere in A-levels. In A-levels, you need to put in the time, you need to put in hard work. So I wish you the best of luck, and I know that you can do this and you will do this. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.